So welcome everybody. Nice to see you all. Oh, I thought it might be a good time, considering the political environment, we won't go into politics now, to do this. So we're going to do Warriors of Peace and Wisdom. So we'll work on lots of strength, but we're bringing in wisdom and peace, because there's no point having power if you wield it with violence. So Warriors of Peace. It's a much harder path to follow, but much more worthwhile. So we're going to work with Dhyana Mudra. It has many other names, which is this one, the meditation mudra, and also Matangi mudra, which is similar to Jupiter mudra, but it's the middle finger that stays up like that, and that's ether. So the ether element stimulates it adds power to the creative energy because it's throat-based energy. So we'll start sitting. And we're just going to start by settling ourselves. So bring the right hand on top of the left and the thumbs together. And just let the eyes close. Take a nice deep breath in. And let's have a sigh out. And then I simply want you to start to control the breath with a 4 in, 4 out rhythm. So very simple breath. And just getting a sense of peace, a sense of settling. Notice where the mind wanders, bring it back to the simple count. Notice the chatter of the mind, especially when we start this at the beginning of a class. We'll do the same at the end of the class, but just noticing. carefully roll down. And make sure you've got a belt handy. Start with the knees bent. So to work towards the warrior sequence, we need to work with releasing the legs in supine. So we'll just start with the sacrum. Inhale, let the pelvis rock away. Exhale, draw the navel in. Inhale, rock away. And exhale. And as you exhale, I want you to start to now bring focus to the power center, the navel. And as you exhale, really draw the navel in so you're activating Manipur, the solar plexus area. Lovely. And just to increase that strength a bit more, we're going to do just the single leg lift on the exhale. So as you're drawing the navel in, bring the right knee towards you without touching it. Inhale, rock away, place the foot down. Exhale, bring the left leg in. And just alternate. Good. Now, if that feels fine, both legs. Good. Now bring the hands behind the head. And as you do the exhale, squeeze. Lovely. One more. Okay, now bring the hands to the knees, circle the knees, opposite directions. And change directions. Lovely. Place the left foot down. Bring the belt to the right foot. So let's warm the hamstring first. Inhale, bend the knee. So I use this a lot in my classes, but that's because it's just such an amazing sequence and it's nice and safe. It's really good for the hips and the legs, really good for the back. Go keep the leg extended, push through the heel. Good, now we're going to work on the extended exhale, but rather than extending the energy up the leg, which we sometimes do, I want you to focus on the power at the navel. So nice deep breath in, and then breathe out for as long as you can. Squeeze the navel in, and as you squeeze the navel in, use that action to draw the leg closer in. Good, now you can either just stay with this movement with the belt, or if you want to add in a little bit more work, as you exhale, bend the elbows so you lift the head up towards the shin. Inhale to lower. Exhale, lift. Lovely, last one. Lovely, now bring the belt into the right hand, double wrap it, hold it quite high up. Let the left knee roll out to the side so it's still bent, but it's counterbalancing the right leg. Let the leg come out. So you can always work with the knee bent if that's better for your body. So listen to the feedback that the body's giving you. If it feels uncomfortable, then alter the angle of the leg. You might find you can push the heel out completely and start to draw the toes further upwards. You might find that you don't need the belt and actually you can hold the big toe. So work with what's comfortable for you. And again, working with that strong exhale into the navel. Really squeeze the tummy muscles in as you exhale. Lovely, come back to center, straighten the left leg, bring the belt into the left hand and let the leg come across the body now, right arm out to the side, work with the knee bent if you need to. Strong exhalation, squeezing the tummy muscles as if you're trying to bring the navel to the spine. Bring the leg back to center. And as you exhale, slowly lower. Once the leg's down, take a deep breath in. Exhale the length of the right leg. Lovely, bend the right leg, bring the belt to the left leg. Dynamic movement first. Inhale, bending. Exhale, pushing. Good, keep the leg extended, really lengthen the exhalation. Pull the tummy muscles in. Good, and if you want to add in that extra bit, exhale, lift the forehead towards the shin. Inhale to lower. Last one. Lovely, now bring the belt into the left hand, let the right knee roll out, leg out to the left. Good, continue to focus on the belly. Lovely, bring the leg back to center. Belt into the right hand, straighten the right leg, and let the leg come across the body. Work with the knee bent if you need to. Strong exhalation. Lovely, come back to center. And as you exhale, slowly lower the leg. Lovely, bend both knees, bring them back up. I want you to cross the ankles, so we're going to start to modify up a twist, which will eventually end up with us moving both straight legs over to the side. So it's super powerful, that position. So for some of you, it won't be appropriate for backs. So just stay with each modification as it feels right for the back. So bring the arms out to the side and make sure that you glue the shoulder blades to the floor. Exhale the knees over and up. So this over and up action, so you're moving them up and over as if you're trying to tuck them into the underarms. Back to center and the other way. So we'll just keep going with this movement. Feel the exhale, strengthening the tummy, great for the obliques. So being fit and healthy as a warrior of peace, having power at the navel is really important, because part of our ability to remain peaceful comes from discipline. Otherwise we just end up reacting and adding fire to a situation. So remaining calm is much more powerful. Good, now if this feels enough for your lower back, then stay with the ankles crossed, otherwise uncross them, keep the legs glued together. Good. Now, if this feels enough, stay with this. Next action is to bring one leg into the straight position as you twist. So try the upper leg, bring it back in as you come back to center, stretch it out. So each time we add another layer to the practice, it requires more strength at the tummy, because if you don't have the strength in the tummy, you'll take the leverage of the leg into the lower back. So listen to the lower back. Stay at the position that feels right for you. Good. Now, if you want the extra, both legs. Good. Now, if you want even more extra, extend both legs up. So do not do this if you've got problems in the lower back at all. Take both legs over. So you're now bringing the whole of the weight of the legs to the tummy. Really anchor the shoulder blades. Well done, and release. Bring the hands to both knees. Circle again once more, just releasing the sacrum. And change. Lovely, and release. So we're going to use bridge pose to bring in some energy at the navel, using a build up to Bhastriki. So if you're watching this video later rather than live, then you need to make sure if you're going to do Bhastriki, there's no food in the stomach, especially in an inversion, because it'll just come back up. Okay, so push yourself up into bridge pose, and either have the hands flat at the side, interlace them, or if it's better for the shoulders, take the arms over. So find that position that allows you to hold Bhastriki. Some of you might find that you have the capacity to bring the hands into the lower back and to support the bridge movement. Now bring your attention to the belly and start to breathe towards it. So as you inhale, you can see the tummy lifting. And as you exhale, you can see it lowering. And simply build up that speed. So it becomes a pumping action. Deep breath in, push up a bit higher. And as you exhale, slowly release the spine. Take a deep breath in. Nice long exhalation. Be aware of the energy created by that pranayama. We'll go again, so lifting up into your version of bridge. Whatever allows you to be comfortable in it. Start the practice off slowly, build up the speed. Deep breath in. And release down. Bring the knees towards you, squeeze them in. Rock from side to side. So when you do Bhastriki in an inversion, in bridge particularly, I can't think of any other inversion you'd probably do it in. It's great for the diaphragm. It really strengthens the diaphragm muscle. Good, now either stay with this side to side motion if it's enough for the back, otherwise take hold behind the knees and roll along the spine. Use the exhale to go back. Lovely, and come all the way up. And let's come round into cat. So spread the fingers nice and wide. And we're just going to do a few cats, but we're going to do them quite rapid because I want you to really feel the navel coming in and up. So a bit more like doing Bhastriki and cats. So we'll start off slowly. Really squeeze the belly in. And just build the speed a little bit. Good, last one. Well done. Tuck the toes into down dog, heel out the feet. So I'm going to offer you cat for your back bend or upward facing dog, your choice. Remember, up dog requires a lot more strength in the upper arms to take the pressure out of the lower back. So inhale, either drop into cat or come forwards into up dog. So the thighs stay off the floor, the heart space moves forwards and up. Exhale. Inhale. So if you're using the cat to dog, this is one of the 5 Tibetan practices, and you end up building it up to 21 repeats. And there's a series of 5 that are said to reverse the aging process. Last one. Lovely, let's drop the knees, bring the right leg forward. So we're coming into a lunge. Remember to use a lunge that suits your back. So this one is great if you've got problems in the sacrum, something a bit longer. Okay, so we're going to use Matangi Mudra. So bring the hands together, keep the middle fingers connected and let the rest of the fingers and the thumbs wrap around each other. So Matangi Mudra is known as the wisdom gesture because this is the ether element which stimulates the throat chakra. And this is where we speak our truth with peace. I'll really reach up, maybe take that movement a bit further back so you start to feel the stretch at the front of the thigh on the left side. Keep the breath nice and steady. Good, now I'm going to modify up first and then show you a movement of the arm if this doesn't work for you. So we're going to bring the hand, keeping it in the mudra, to the outer edge. So if that doesn't work for you, so you're going to the right, then separate the hands for the reverse instead. So really try and tuck that elbow into the thigh. You push the palms together. Feel the power at the navel. Now if you want to increase again, tuck the back toe, knee comes off the floor. Stabilize the breath. Feel the breath nice and smooth. Feel the power though of the posture, but we're still keeping the mind calm. Release the hands, step back into down dog, heel out the feet. Another round of down dog to either cat or up dog, your choice. Inhaling, exhaling. And if you've done down dog and you think, oh, I think that's a bit too much, then just switch it into cat. Sorry, up dog. Good, and one more. Lovely. Drop the knees, let the left leg come through. Find the lunge that suits your back. The Tangi Mudra, middle finger, wrap the rest. Stabilize the breath. Good, now come into reverse, separate the hands if you want a softer reverse for the body. And then if you want to go deeper, tuck the back toe, knee comes off the floor, so it's much more of a balance. Good, releasing, step it back. Cat or upward facing dog. Back into down dog. Concentrate on the breath, so the breath is moving the body and the mind. Good, and hold, down dog. Good, separate the feet a little bit. Bring your attention to the belly. Breathe deep to the belly. Nice long exhalation, squeeze the tummy in and up as if the navel's being pulled inwards and then upwards towards the breastbone. So you get that sensation of Uddiyana Bandha. Good, now next movement, optional. Might not suit everybody's wrists or backs. Raise the right leg. Good, step the right leg through. Make sure you're on a wide-ish stance for warrior one. Matangi mudra, arms come up. Front knee bent. Really push into the back heel. And start to stabilize the breath so you can feel the mind settling again. So actually, each time you move, there's almost like a wave-like movement of the mind, of the energy of the mind. Let it stabilize again. Good, now let the hands stay in the mudra but come to the heart space. Bring the back foot slowly off the floor. You can work with just come a bit further back so I don't hit the sign. You can work with the front knee bent. Warrior three. Okay, so do the modified version first, which is knee bent and bringing the hands to the heart space. And then if you feel that it's in the body's capacity, straighten the front leg and extend the arms out. Stabilize the breath. Good, now from here, bend the front knee, bring the hands to the heart space and bring that back leg through and up. And let it come across. Either just let the leg dangle or wrap into Garandasana legs. Keep the hand in Matangi Mudra. Breath is steady. Release, take the feet nice and wide. And as you exhale, come into a squat, keeping the hands in the mudra. Release the mudra, hands down to the floor, into Uttanasana. Good, earth, horizon, sky. Inhale, lift the gaze to the horizon. Exhale, lower. Inhale, come all the way up to the sky. Exhale, fold. Just lost my mic. Coming back up again. Exhale. All the way up. And down. Good, take it all the way up. And this time push the palms to the ceiling, go over. Good, back to center. Exhale, fold. Step back on the left leg, drop the knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up into Matangi Mudra again. Lovely, release the hands, step it back into down dog. Heel out the feet. Forwards into cat or upward facing dog. Exhaling. Good, hold down dog. Left leg raise optional. Good, step it through into warrior one base, wide stance. Arms sweep up, Matangi Mudra. Bring the breath into a stable rhythm. Good, let the hands come towards the heart space, keeping them in the mudra. Slowly move into your version of warrior 3. Extend the arms if you've got the balance. Good, bring the hands to the heart space, bend the front knee, bring the back leg through and up. Let it drape across. And if you want to go deeper, wrap the leg fully into Garandasana legs. Lovely, and unwrap into the squat, exhaling. Lovely, hopefully you're on the front of your mats. If you're not, wobble forwards. Okay, so from here we're going to come down. I'm going to start to roll upwards. Okay, so again, it's a modify up. So you might stay with the rolls, you might end up just using bridge rather than half shoulder stands. So your choice, be careful with necks. So we'll start with the roll. Keep the knees bent, exhale. So we're just rolling to shoulder blades and the feet are facing the ceiling. So literally we're just rolling out the back of the body. Good, now if that feels fine, straighten the legs as you go back. Notice the change in the neck. So it brings more stretch through the back of the body. Good, now if that still feels absolutely fine, so remember, listen to how the body's feeding back to you. Then leave the hands on the floor and use a rolling plough. Good, hold plough if it feels comfortable. So remember, you may still be rolling if that's where you want to be. If you're in plough and it's comfortable, bring the bend at the elbows and bring the hands into the lower back, and then bring the legs to about 80% vertical. If you're not choosing to do Viputi Karini, then go back and do bridge instead. Let the breath stabilize. Lovely, let the knees come towards the face if you're still inverted. Hands to the floor, slowly roll down. Everybody, bring the knees to the chest, squeeze them in, cross the ankles. Arms out to the side, and drop the knees over to the right, hold the twist. Back to center, and the other way. Lovely, back to center. Exhale into coil. And just hold, relax the shoulders. Lovely, roll to one side. Back up to sitting. And find a comfortable sitting position. So we will actually finish with meditation today rather than relaxation. So make sure you're comfortable in the seated position. So if you're at home, you might want a cushion, you might want to just take a chair or sit on the side of the bed. So we're going to use the meditation mudra. It has many, many names. It's the one that you see the Buddha always holding in many pictures. So right hand on top of the left. Just let the eyes close. Take a deep breath in. Hold it just for a little while and then sigh out. It might turn into a yawn like mine did. And again, breath in, hold it in. And once more. Good, now bring your attention to the tip of the nose. And now become aware of the breath at the tip of the nose. Just be aware of the breath coming in at the tip of the nose and out at the tip of the nose, holding the focus on the tip of the nose. Good, now take the focus from the tip of the nose to the throat. So it moves now, nose to throat and back out. See if you can observe the subtle change of temperature at the throat as the air hits the throat. Then take the attention from the nose to the upper chest. And all the way back out. And then finally, from the nose to the navel. And now we're going to add in a silent mantra. So sometimes we do chant it out loud. It's Om Shanti, 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 which means peace, body, mind, spirit. So as you inhale, saying to yourself, Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Use the full length of the inhale and then the full length of the exhale, sending out peace into the world. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Really focus the mind on the words coming in. And as you focus on the words, the three sounds, Om Shanti, 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 notice the frequency of them and how they affect the mind. So remember, everything that exists in the universe has a frequency. So what we choose to hold in our mind affects our life. So if we choose to watch the news and violent films, that affects us energetically. So making discerning choices is part of wisdom. Continue the mantra, but bring the hands to the heart space and be aware of the light in the center of the chest. Keep repeating the mantra. And be consciously aware of drawing peace into yourself and then sending it out to others, individuals, into the world. Next, inhale, repeat the mantra, sweep the arms up. Exhale, down through the midline. And thank you for joining me. Namaste.